Yeah. Here we go.
I don't want to. Who the fuck are you anyway?
Yeah.
Don't dare interrupt me while I'm sitting here.
This is Maxima. Hope I said that right.
Can you even tell how fired up I am? Are you lost? Are you happy?
Such a cool video. Shout out to Sasha. Congratulations on everything.
All this time that you've been talking.
Too many things. I like, there we go, so I don't confuse myself. There we go. I'm playing with the camera now, y'all. Sorry about that. Had to make sure it looks good. Yeah. This video is such a fun video, man. And that was Maximum. And we are back. Such a fun video. Such a fun video. I seen that Sasha showed me that video and I was like, man, this is dope. This is really, really, really dope. I actually have an idea what I want to do today. I want to kick it off like this, though. I found this. Oh, yeah. I am Eugene, BlackNerdNinja Willis. We are back with another episode. We're going to kick it off like this. I'm just going to hop right into it because the last I did an episode ago. I may not even put that one up, so you guys would probably never see it from the vault. But I did an episode, I want to say 2 weeks back, and I just came in. I think I was just still tired just from all the moving in to Crave Space and all the changes that's going on, you know, just getting ready and also taking new positions and, you know, just building for the next level, right? Shout out to Starbucks. Shout out to Starbucks. They're not funding me, nor do they support me. But if they do, all it would take is just a lifetime gift card, and we're in. Let's do it. I'm with it. But anyway, so I did this episode a few weeks back where I was just really just drained and just a lot going on, man. You know, just moving in here, then life changes and whatnot. But I just played music, so it may not see daylight. But now we are back in action, though. We are back and we are ready to go. So here we go. I found this. I found this clip. I'm gonna put it on the screen for those who can't see. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I don't know why I did that twice. I don't know why I said that twice. No, let's just stick with it. Let's go with the plan. Anyway, so I found this on Nerdiest. Summon Pinhead and teach your kids about STEM with the new Hellraiser toy puzzle box. Not doing that. We're not doing that. Not doing that. See, this is not the year to be experimenting with all these things. We got too much going on. There's too much going on this year for us to be sitting here and we just experimenting, just trying stuff out. And y'all want to use the Hellraiser. You want to summon Pinhead. We're not trying to do all that. I ain't trying to be involved in all that. Shout out to the new Hellraiser movie. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Y'all know I don't set my bar too high. Keep my bar normal. As long as I'm entertained, it is all good. That's all. It's all good as long as I'm entertained. But anyway, so yeah, we're not doing that this year. So I'm gonna politely decline that. We can just Google STEM. We'll just Google it. We're not playing with the Hellraiser box. We're not doing that. No, not at all. We are not doing that. That's gonna be a no for me. So we're gonna say this on that. All right, so I'm just going to hop into it because I've been seeing a lot of posts, a lot of black and brown techs or individuals who are in the tech community are making videos just letting other individuals know that they can also be involved in the tech community. I seen one video was saying like, well, we're making it seem like it's too easy because I'm in the tech community, but we're making it seem like it's too easy to just jump into it. Well, not necessarily that. Once you see behind the veil, you notice that it's not really complicated as long as you are committed to understanding and learning. It's just continually learning. That's it. Continue learning. And there's such a big aspect of the tech community that you can do whatever. Like for real, you can do whatever. You can learn this. This isn't me just gassing you up, but this is me letting you know you can actually learn this. I fell into it. My mother is in the tech community. I got friends and family in the tech community. Like you literally just have to commit yourself to doing it. I'm telling you, because that's where the future's going. That's where it's at. Now, I mainly want to kick this one off right here, and I may keep it. I may do it as a series or try to sprinkle in there throughout each episode. But we'll kick off today with, if you are looking to change where you're at, right? You're saying right now, Eugene, you know what? I don't want to keep working where I'm working. Yeah, you may be somewhere where you're making good money, but it's killing your body. You're trying to keep your body together. Then tech communities for you. If you're working somewhere and, working like at, this is not the slight. Once again, y'all know I don't slight McDonald's and nothing like that. But you're working fast food, you're working in a restaurant, you're working all these things, tech communities for you. If you're working somewhere and it's just slow and you're just not being fulfilled, tech community is for you. All right. It's for you. It's not hard to get into. There's so many ways to get into it. There's so many avenues you can take. You literally can start using YouTube and start Googling whatever you're interested in. So the first thing I'm going to give you, just to kick it off, that helped me out a lot, was the Phoenix Project. And once again, I'm going to drop the links. I'm going to drop the links below. I'll make sure I said this right. If you don't have an Audible, get your Audible. If you don't have a book collection, get your book collection. You will have to study. You will have to read. That's all. There's no way around it. You're going to have to study. You're going to have to read. You're going to have to watch training videos. There's no way around it. This isn't me making guarantees to you. This is letting you know this is how you do it. This is basic level. You want to get a good understanding of the tech community. Let me find this book right quick. I want to make sure I said it right. I actually have it on Audible. I listened to it, but it helped me so much with just going from desktop support and not really knowing what else there was out there, right? Like I said, I did desktop support. Yeah. So it's called The Phoenix Project. All right. The Phoenix Project by Gene Kim, Kevin Burr, and George. And it cuts off right there. And George, that's all I got for y'all. George. So anyway, the Phoenix Project, I'm going to drop it right here. You're going to be able to see it. All right. So I will start with that book right there. Why? Because it's going to break down really what the tech community is, what a technical business is, right? So it's more than just desktop support. It's more than just help desk. It's more than... Hey guys, if you're in need of a basket for your mother, father, or sister and brother graduation gifts, or even t-shirts need to be made last minute, hit a Classic Kimberly Creations and she can get those done for you. She's done stuff for me. She made a basket that I can give to my wife to say I'm sorry. She has created t-shirts for me, so when I went skydiving, she created a t-shirt for me. So go check her out. She's in the Athens, Georgia area. So yeah, go shop with her. Nerd. It's more than just programming. There is more now. All those things work together, because you still gotta have a management department, still gotta have a public relations department. Like, you still have all these things. You just gotta understand the vernacular, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's more to the tech world than just the base, than me just showing up or someone showing up just spewing out a bunch of vernacular at you that you don't understand. And that's probably, in half time, that's what scares y'all. That's really what scares y'all. The fact that you just don't understand the vernacular, the fact that they're using all these words you never heard before. That's what scares you. It's not the fact you can't learn it. You can learn. You get trained for any job. You get trained for any job. You get trained for any job. All you need to do is be able to understand the basic, understand the environment. So when you go into an environment, you know how to carry yourself, right? So if you're working in a dev, prod, and stage environment, right, or dev, stage, and prod environment, right, you're going to do all your testing in dev, right? Because you can understand, you can make your mistakes in dev, you can test your ideas in dev, you can learn whatever you need to learn in dev. Once you move to stage, stage should be a copy, indirect copy of prod, right? So in stage is more like prod. So now it's more like real world. So we're going as like a scrimmage, right? Your scrimmage. So you go from dev, that's just practicing, you and your friends just hanging out and y'all just practicing some moves, right? Now then you get the scrimmage. Now we're gonna actually run these plays in real time against one another, and we're not gonna hold back, right? And then you get the prod, the big game, where all the fans are showing up and everybody can see what you're actually doing, right? That's the best way I can break it down for you. Anyway, so you can see everything. But all you have to do is understand that you have to understand the environment. The Phoenix Project will give you that. I would recommend reading the Phoenix Project or get the Audible, have it read to you. I have books read to me. I know. I have books read to me. But get the Phoenix Project. Why? Because it breaks all that down. That's what tech community is reading, right? So do that. Start there. Now, once you have read the Phoenix Project or listened to the Phoenix Project or got some basic understanding of the many levels of IT, now you're ready to figure out, okay, where do I start? And some of you may be saying, well, I need certification. Some may be saying, well, I need to go to school. Some may be saying, I need to actually build an environment at home. Some of you are saying, hey, I need to know someone. And some of you are like, whatever you're saying, you are correct. You are correct. Here's what I've learned. You are correct. You can do all those things or none of those things, but you are correct. Now, what I would recommend, depending on your time and energy you have available to you, I will recommend, let's say you got the time, right? But you're in a position where you can't afford to go to school. All right. Now you need to get on YouTube and you need to get you some books, right? Sit down on YouTube and get you some books. I would start with desktop support. After you read the Phoenix Project, or you can start anywhere. This is just me giving you a basic level. This is just for anyone who's looking to change where they're at. Okay, so I would get if you don't have the money to go to school and you don't have the time to go to school, but you have time to sit down with your phone and you have time to take notes, like on your lunch break or on your 15-minute break, whatever the case may be, I would start watching YouTube videos. All right, I would find YouTube videos on desktop support or VMware or Red Hat Linux or like Windows Server, whatever the case may be. I would start watching videos on that, start researching and studying. Then while you're doing that, also get you a LinkedIn. Why? Because LinkedIn is more your professional settings and you're able to follow other professionals, right, who are doing what you're looking to do. All right, because you want to be able to get into the know of what's going on. So I would start getting around other professionals who are doing what you're looking to do. All right. So now you've read the Phoenix Project. You understand the different aspects of IT. You're starting to go on YouTube and now you're doing, this is called training. So you're literally training yourself. You're taking upon yourself saying, hey, I want to change my career or change where I'm at. Now I'm going to start watching these videos and start taking notes. All right. So now you're training. This is what we call training. You're taking upon yourself to get your own training in. And once you're doing that, that's half the battle. That's half the battle, because now you're saying, I'm dedicating myself to doing this. All right. So once you have read or listened to the Phoenix Project, and now you've started watching YouTube videos, and you're watching YouTube videos on desktop support or Linux or Windows servers or just on IT field, period, right? You're putting the time in for that to see what you want to do. Now you're ready to, you've got on LinkedIn. So you went on LinkedIn, and don't compare yourself to nobody else. Don't compare yourself to nobody else. Why? Because everybody is different. I carry myself totally different. You would never think I was an IT guy, because I don't use the vernacular, right? I don't use that when I interact with clients. I talk basic level. hey man, we just need to restart. Hey man, you probably need to fix this issue right here. It's real common words. It's nothing deep, right? I'm not walking there saying, let me get at your workstation. Once I get to your workstation, which application have you downloaded or updated, or so I'm not going in full. I'm going in talking to the client on their level. Now, if the client has some competency, some tech competency, then we can go from there. But 9 times 10, I'm gonna talk regular. That's just me, because we trying to keep it simple, right? So now you've done all those things to lead up to get you where you're at, right? Now you're on LinkedIn. Once you get on LinkedIn, then you start following other tech teams, companies, individuals, and just start looking. So the good thing about, why do we say start with the Phoenix Project? Because the Phoenix Project breaks down each group. Right? It breaks down help desk. It breaks down the business office. It breaks down PNR. It breaks down your application analysts. It breaks down your systems administrators. It breaks down your web and mobile. It breaks down all those different areas, right? So it's not just, when people think IT, they're thinking, well, just fixing a computer or running servers or programming. There's more to it than that. That's why I'm recommending the Phoenix Project to you. Start with the Phoenix Project. Start there. So that way, as you grow and mature in your journey, you'll understand there's more to it, and you'll understand. That's why I'm saying, don't compare yourself to others, right? Because you may not want to like me. I don't care to go into infosec or cybersecurity. I don't care to go in that. Like, that's just, that's something I don't care to do, right? You may be like, well, that's what I want to do. And a lot of people are going into it because some people, that's their passion, or they know it makes a lot of money, whatever the case may be. That's between you and God. Well, all I'm saying is, don't compare yourself to other people, because what happens is you find yourself going after positions just because of money, or just because of the look of it, and end up not being happy, right? Because each team is going to be different. Each team is going to be ran different. Each environment is going to be a little different. Each culture is going to be a little different, right? So you want to go and be yourself. You don't want to go in and trying to pretend to be something that you're not. You don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to do that at all. You want to go and being yourself. So don't compare yourself to other IT individuals just because they know more than you feel, or because it's pointless. It really is pointless, because what makes you unique when it comes to the IT, you're going to have a fresh look at all this. So you can come in and you're the best. Someone who's coming in brand new, you're the best individual to come in, because now you got fresh eyes. So now you're like, well, why do we do it like this? I've seen that in action. I know someone who came in and said, hey, why are we doing it like this? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? And came in and just took all of it out, said, well, we don't need to do that because that's just confusing. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so with fresh eyes you get, and they weren't even technical. I'm more on the technical end. They were more on the administrative, looking over end, the overview end. Management, and just gave it a fresh perspective, right? So that's also the reason why you don't want to compare yourself to other techs or individuals. Anyway, so after you've done all that, I know this is a lot. I know what I'm saying is a lot. I know you want this episode to be me talking about it, but I once again, we want to follow with these videos. I want you to know that you can do it. It's not complicated. You can do it. So anyway, if you start with the Phoenix Project, start there, right, to get an understanding of the tech world. And then after you do that, start going on YouTube, get you on LinkedIn, start following other professionals, and start putting a little more time into doing that, developing your skills, right? Are looking for a dojo and you're looking somewhere to go join him, go check him out. Kurt is very flexible and he will work with you because he wants you to be your best version of yourself. So go sign up for some kickboxing, go sign up for some taekwondo, sign up for whatever. Just go take some classes because we got to be concerned about our health. We got to be on our health, and I promise you it'll help get you in shape and defend yourself. I don't even know what that is. Just go. And so once you've done that, you're following individuals, develop your skills, you have a good understanding, right? A good understanding of what's going on. Now you're ready to go and maybe create an environment, or start going to conferences. You can go to conferences too. There's numerous of tech conferences that happens year round. There's numerous. So now you're ready to go to conferences. So start signing up for conferences. I know you're saying, Eugene, I need to job hunt. Yeah, you can start job hunting, but I mean, if you're going to job hunt, depending on what you're going after and depending on your level of skills, how competent you are, really at that level, help desk is where you want to start at, or administration role. You're not going to be ready to jump on somebody's machine because you don't fully understand the environment. You don't fully understand how their environment is different from another environment, right? So you just can't. And plus they're not going to just put you on these prod boxes and say go do what you want. It doesn't happen like that, especially someone who's brand new. Right, and all you have is theories coming in. No. You're still gonna get some more training. You're gonna get some more training because you gotta understand the environment, understand how they run the environment, understand what not to do in the environment, understand why they don't implement certain things in their environment. Right, understand why they have these different accounts. Understand security in environments. Right, because you just can't be doing everything on in these different environments. Right, so if you don't understand that, if you don't have no basic common sense going into it, that's gonna be a problem, right? That's why I'm saying this to you. That's why I'm not saying I would, if you do kickoff, you can do help desk, you can do administration work. There's like application analyst work you can do, basic level stuff you can do. So there's many things you can do before you get there. You don't want to just run in gun ho and then now you in something that you don't understand, and you did something crazy on these systems, all because you figured you did a lot of research and you did a lot of studying, but all that stuff is theory. Even if you went to school, graduate, got your cert and all that good stuff, all that stuff is still theory based. You come into an environment with people and individuals who do this daily and can tell you daily, no, we don't do that, man. We don't implement that. No, you don't want to go there. You want to come over here. You want to do this, that, So we come into these environments to where with theories, and there's an individual already there. So now you can come in. So now once you get on a team or join a team, right, instead of running to the environment, now you need to pick their knowledge and pick their brain, start understanding like, hey, so how do you do? Like, I remember when I joined SC, I was like, I came from help desk, right? Help desk things move faster. Turn around fast. You just getting tickets in, you working tickets, you moving on. You on the phone call, you moving on, like what the case may be. I got the SC and I didn't understand, like now we're monitoring, right? Now we're making sure everything's running smoothly. I was expecting for everything to be on fire, but then once it was broken down to me, one of the senior teammates broke it down to me and said, hey, if everything's running smoothly, that means we're doing our job. If everything's on fire, that means something has went totally wrong, and it's all hands on deck. So you have to, that's what I'm saying. So you got to understand the different levels to this, right? So that's why I'm recommending the Phoenix Project and recommending doing some studying and training, watching some videos, get on LinkedIn, start watching. You can go get your certs. I'm not knocking none of that. You can go get your certs. You can go to school. You can go you can get a diploma. You can get an associate degree. You get all those things. But at the end of the day, those still are going to be theory based until you get into an environment where you can start applying those things and truly understand, like, hey, I tried this. I don't need to do that in this environment. I remember when I first joined, once again, SC. Right, I joined and my mentor trained me up, and then it was my first time saying I had a first big thing come. Well, I won't say first big thing. It wasn't big. It was at the time. It was big to me at the time because everybody was gone, right? And we get to another video about working like no one's. You have to work and train like it's just you by yourself. We'll get that. That'll be another video because we're almost in this one. Anyway, so. Everybody's gone. Director comes in. Hey, I need for you to shut down these boxes. I was like, okay, I can, I can do that. In my head, like, how do I think, so I had to pull he left. He's like, you got it? I was like, yeah, I got it. And so after he left, I went through my notes and I was like, you know what? I'm making it too complicated. Because once again, everything up to that point has been training. I was getting trained on how to monitor. I was getting trained on if you have to make some changes here, what you do. I was getting trained. Now the moment's come where now I got to implement and put in action, and it's not a regular Joe Schmo. It's my director saying, hey, man, I need you to do this. Everybody's gone. Here's what you need to do. Now I got to actually do it, right? So here's the other point I'm about to make. So I do it. I shut the boxes down. Boom. And then the next day, my mentor comes in. He's like, did you put those boxes in downtime? That's a monitoring system. Did you put those boxes in downtime so when you alert? I said, no, I don't think I did that. He said, I know you didn't because I got alerts back to back when everything went down. Oh, that was creepy. I don't like that. That was, but anyway, he got alerts. So I say that to say this: you're not going to do everything perfectly starting out. You're not going to be perfect. Like nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. So you're not going to do nothing perfect just starting out. So get rid of that. Right? That's why I said that. I was training up to that point. And then the day came where no one was there, and I had to perform a task that was given to me because no one else was there, right? And in doing so, yeah, I performed the task, but I forgot one thing. I forgot to put the boxes in downtime so they wouldn't alert, right? So, but I say this, we learned from that because after that, we start putting boxes downtime, right? So you're not going to do it perfect. You're not going to do it perfect. It's not about being perfect. It's about understanding the environment. Once you understand the environment, you will be ready to go. But you just can't walk into these different environments and locations thinking you're going to be able to do whatever you want to do. It does not work like that. So if you want to get your certs and get your degrees, all that stuff is good. But until you're actually in the environment and get some understanding of the environment, everything you've done is theory based. It's there. Even if you create an environment at your house, it's going to be different from going to environment from your house to an academic environment, from an academic environment to a private sector environment, from private, you know what I'm saying? And so it's going to be different. Everybody runs their stuff different. You can't walk into these different spaces. People are like, well, I want this job, I want that job. Okay, cool. But even if you go into there, they're still going to say, hey man, we run like this. This is how we operate. This is how we do things over here. This is what we do over here. You see what I'm saying? Like you're still going to run into that no matter what, no matter where you go. So start with the Phoenix Project so you can understand the tech world as a whole and positions and this is tech world / positions and what people do and different things you can do, right? And start with that first. Then go to YouTube, get on LinkedIn, create you a professional account or something that it can be professional fun. So because professional is different in this new world, it don't have to be you in a suit and nothing like that. Because mine is me on the stage, right? Because I do this and I rap on top of that and I tour and we have a creative space, right? So let it be a good representation, a nice good representation, a picture, a nice representation of who you are, right? Then once you've done that, then you start following individuals who are doing what you want to do. And if you don't know exactly what in IT world you want to do, just start following all the different IT techs. Do that. Follow all the different tech companies, follow different programmers. And then once you do that, then you want to start attending conferences and taking notes. You don't have to stay the whole weekend if you can't afford it, but at least go to one or go to some small ones. There's some virtual ones. There's all type of conferences. So get involved in some conferences so you can start learning the environment. And then once you're ready, or you can start this before that, but it's not a specific order. These are just recommendations. Then find you a team to join. You want to have to join a help desk somewhere where you can start seeing. Hey guys, B&B Bookkeeping. They can help balance your books, records all financial transaction, provide ongoing support. B&B Bookkeeping. Hit them up, reach out to them. If you're starting a new business or you just need help with your business for your financial needs, hit up B&B. Seeing all the different type of tickets that come through for the team and for those different environments and for those different groups. Or you can join like a application. One young lady who just left and she went and joined, became like I think she's doing data, something with data. I'm going to say that clearly I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. I know she told me. I'm sorry. I forgot. But anyway, so you can do something with daylight. So there's many levels, but go start in the basic level so you get some training up. Then once you get inside, then get you a mentor. Start talking to the ones who've been there for a minute and start picking their brains so you can understand even more, right? So start with that. You looking to change your life. You saying, I don't want wear and tear on my body. I don't want to, I don't want to keep going like this. I want better for myself. I want to change all this. And this ain't going to make you millions of dollars. I know you hear the stories like, yeah, you can make that type of money. Excuse me. But me personally, that's not one of my goals. My goal is to get my time back. That's my goal. But for you, it may be different. It may be to be get up to the hundreds and 200 and 300, whatever the case may be. That's cool too. You can do that here. You can do that over here, right? It's just, it comes in how much time are you willing to put in to get started? Because once you get the time in to get started, everything else is going to come natural because you're doing it daily now. The difference between me and you is the fact that when I learned Linux, I ended with this. When I learned Linux, I had to engulf myself in it. Like I had to shut my door and I had to get on that command line and I had to type. I had to type commands. I had to learn commands. I had to go around. I had to get around the box, going from directory to understanding the network, the NIC, the understanding what application was running on it, to understand all these different things. And then when they came, the task came, right, to where I took on a project where I was on the Linux bot like that. And once I was on this bot, I from all that training I did, now I'm taking those theories and applying to a box, and now I'm trying to research what's going on, what's the issue, let's do this, let's do that. You see what I'm saying? But it took me taking time out to sit down and say, hey, I'm going to take some Red Hat training 1, 2, and 3. Once I do the Red Hat training, and once again, this for me, it wasn't about getting a cert, it's about understanding. You can do it to get a cert, but I'm just saying for me, it was about getting understanding, right? Because this was my first go round in using Red Hat, whatever the case may be. But anyway, for me, it was to get some training, all right, to learn and understand the Linux box. Once I understood the Linux box, when that task came along to start actually working in real world on a box that actually clients needed my assistance on, I was ready and prepared, right? I still fumbled through it a little bit because I still didn't formulating the correct questions, formulating the correct ideas, wasting time on rabbit holes where you're chasing down the wrong thing, a symptom, but that could not necessarily be the problem. You know what I'm saying? So all these different things. So I say this to let you know, hey, you can do this. You can do this. If you can do it, I would tell you don't do this. I'll tell you do something else. But if you're looking to change your life and you're looking at tech because you're looking down the road and you like tech and you like the different level, start with once again, to close this out. To close this out. Start with the Phoenix Project, listen to it or read it. Once you do that, create your LinkedIn, get on YouTube and start researching and start watching desktop support videos, help desk videos, and go from there. Once you do that, once you create your account on LinkedIn, start following individuals on LinkedIn who are doing what you're looking to do. Once you start there, then you're ready to and once again, this does include you getting certs or whatever the case may be, because everybody's different. I didn't get a cert, right? But I just started doing training. I just went into trainings, go to conferences. From there, once you go to conferences, then start applying to different positions, whether it be a help desk or something with data collection, somewhere where you know you're going to learn. You start taking jobs where you can learn more, where you can start, where your theories become reality. Understanding the environment is very important. All right. Understand the environment is very important. And then once you do that, you'll be on your way, but you can do it. Understand you can do it. This ain't me just telling you something just to make you feel good, but it's going to take you investing in you investing your time within you. You won't have to want to get up and do it. All right. That's the only big thing about this. You got to do it for you. You got to do it for your family. You got to do it for you. You got to go out and get it. All right. So on that note, that is our time. My name is Eugene BlackNerdNinja Willis. I almost forgot my name on that note. I know this this session was a little more heavy, but it's all good because that's what we're here for, because we also want to provide a service for you guys and to provide some information for you guys. And once again, if you're watching all those different videos, it will scare you to make you think that you can't do it, but I'm telling you, you can do it. So give yourself a hand clap. Let me say later. And on that note, we are out of here. Stay tuned. Join us for the next episode. Stream us on Spotify. Subscribe. Let me do it right here. Subscribe, like, and follow. Hit that alert button. Let me go back here. It's not okay. Let's do. Y'all, I'm gonna get my life together one day. Let me do this. Yeah. Okay. Hit that like button. Follow us, like, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Black Nerd Monster. Follow us on follow Creative Space at creativespace.ath on Instagram. IndieBoxCart _media on Instagram. Same names on Facebook and BlackNerdNinja.com. Once again, thank you for all you do. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're watching or listening to this at. Stream it, add some music to your Spotify. Got some big news coming up soon, and we're gonna keep doing this. On that note, we are out.
Keep that shit 100, 1,000, nigga. I got 1,000 cats rolling with me. Got like 100 that wanna give me. Got 99 that won't hold me back, but only 5% really got my back. Let's talk the mean spit, sling wits at y'all. Right with a mean wrist, sling dick at bars. Hop on this beam with real work that off. Till sun is up, you run this up, getting dropped back off. Right after dropping pack off, right after getting back off, right after picking up the sack, they lining up for that raw. I ran it in, race off, they lining up, no quarter sack. They know that I'm the quarterback that's finna take off. 1,000 cats rolling with me. Got like 100 that wanna give me. Got 99 of them holding me back, but only 5% really got my back. Yeah, that's what it feels like to touch Christ, and the nights become infant mice. Possibility is in room, making room, new life. How you dressing, passing the bowl, yeah, we like mice. How mice and men scratch your head, that's a head full of jargon. Go ahead, lose your head, better use caution. Reputate for your slave man, that's LARPing. Many slave owned by your lambos and coffins. I'd rather up the price, have another slice. I'm married to this independent life. Walk a mile in my shoes, I pay due. Now it's in the top price, 10%, right? I got 1,000 cats rolling with me. Got like 100 that wanna give me. Got 99 of them holding me back, but only 5% really got my back. I got 1,000 cats rolling with me. Got like 100 that wanna give me. Got 99 of them holding me back, but only 5% really got my back.